feels like a do or die moment. I've already done this too many times to even be too worried about it. Don't worry about nothing else and start boxing.
Ready? Here we go. What's up, brother? Just on the ground, you got clowns out here asking me what my intentions are today. Bro, I'm trying to train. I'm locked in.
What?
So that's boxing at its finest right there.
I see perfection, and I'm telling you, it's dangerous for the other guy because I see that he's a complete boxer. I told you yesterday that he was talking about his body structure, you know, what it means to him, and now he knows that this is the way he has to be going into the ring. I've never heard that before. So I told him, you know what, that's a breakthrough. This is like, it makes you now a complete fighter.
Can you have like, the song's called Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, but like really light. So I can't really hear it. But
Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, just like very faint.
Yeah. Speaking right by the ring corner, so.
Pivot out.
Ryan Garcia is reportedly training alongside Gervonta Davis ahead of his upcoming showdown with Conor Benn. The sight of the former rivals sharing the same training environment has caught plenty of attention as Garcia continues preparing for another major challenge.
You want to work, you gotta work, you know what I mean? So definitely saying Ryan today definitely gave me juice to get.
Ryan Garcia is taking his preparation to another level for one of the biggest fights of his career. The latest training footage shows just how seriously he is approaching the challenge. With a world title on the line, Garcia is putting together an intense camp as he gets ready to face Conor Benn.
Who is this guy? I don't even know this guy.
Always right.
Always right.
Always right.
Yeah, we ready. Yeah, we ready.
For this camp, we've been keeping it pretty with the same kind of pattern. You know, we wake up around 8:30, then head to the, strength and conditioning gym. We lift weights, we do, conditioning drills, sprints, all that stuff. Then we take a minor, 10-minute break, and then we head to,
Garcia has been pushing through demanding conditioning workouts, with his strength and conditioning team putting him through exercises designed to improve his power, explosiveness, and overall physical strength.
Body feels right, and that we are strong. Keep that pace, keep that pace. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Attaboy.
The work inside the gym isn't simply about building an impressive physique. Every part of Garcia's preparation is focused on making sure he can maintain his speed and power when the pressure intensifies inside the ring.
Despite those resounding victories, a perhaps unfair perception nags at Garcia that he lacks an edge, that he's wholesome. For his opponent, that's enough to question Garcia's mettle. Even his good looks draw doubters. To them, he's little more than a pretty face.
I don't even know if I should take that as a diss or a compliment. Thank you, I guess, but I'm gonna come whoop your ass. I'm here to get nasty, and I'm coming at you.
Despite those impressive victories, an arguably unfair perception continues to follow Garcia, with some questioning whether he has enough of an edge to overwhelm his opponents. Even his appearance has become something critics use against him. To those doubters, Garcia is little more than a pretty face.
I'm a brave soul, I'm a brave soul, and I'm somebody that you could trust to always speak up with injustices and try to be the best leader I could possibly be, admit my wrongs, but also, fight for what I believe in.
Ryan Garcia says his ambition is to become one of boxing's biggest names and reach the highest level possible. He understands the risks involved every time he steps inside the ring, but his mindset remains straightforward. Garcia wants to continue improving, test himself against the best, and above all, come away with a victory.
What you put in is just as important I was just so used to just being like a superhuman almost and just never getting affected by anything I put in my body. But I think as I got older, I started realizing like, you know, I gotta start paying attention to now what I'm putting in.
He could maintain for hours if he needed. His core is shredded. He's absolutely in the best shape of his life, and it's shown with making very hard things look easy in the gym.
I really paid attention to what I was putting in my body and how it was affecting me in sparring, affecting me in training. So it's really been a journey this camp, and I really dialed in on that, and that's really taken me to...
Ryan Garcia is also placing a major emphasis on strengthening his body and improving his overall physical condition. His workouts push his muscles through demanding movements while forcing his body to operate at its limits. He could keep going for hours if necessary. His core is completely shredded, and he appears to be in the best shape of his life. That conditioning has been evident as he makes some incredibly difficult exercises look almost effortless inside the gym.
Rounds, good, solid.
Garcia has also been dedicating significant time to developing his punching power. Heavy bag work shows him sitting down on his punches and putting maximum force behind his combinations. That power could play a huge role when the two fighters meet, especially since Garcia has already established himself as one of the division's most dangerous punchers.
I'm gonna be prepared because every day I've been doing this and everything's been consistent. It's almost like getting your homework done. Like you got your homework done, you've been studying, you have not lost, you know, you've been at every class, and it's like, all right, I'm not that nervous. Like still got a little like, ooh, but all right, if the answer, like question comes, I'm gonna be there to answer it. Like I've already done this too many times to even be too worried about it. Don't worry about nothing else and start boxing.
Garcia can be seen firing combinations at a rapid pace, working on his timing while remaining sharp between punches. His speed has always been one of his biggest weapons, but against Benn, accuracy and discipline could prove equally important.
Wait, should I get a mouthpiece?
No, you're good.
Wait, what?
Despite how one-sided the action became, the sparring session remained lighthearted and respectful from beginning to end, giving fans an up-close look at Ryan Garcia's speed and precision ahead of his showdown with Conor Benn. Jason never stopped pushing forward, showing plenty of toughness and determination throughout the session.
Remember, you're going forward right here, Jason. Not going back. Stay right there and then go back.
Whether he's working the pads, drilling combinations on the heavy bag, or sparring inside the gym, Garcia has remained focused on making his punches faster, more accurate, and more powerful. His hand speed, timing, and precision have stood out throughout his training, suggesting he intends to punish any defensive mistakes Benn makes. With fight night approaching, Garcia appears confident that one perfectly timed right hand could change the entire fight. However, new footage of Ryan Garcia training inside his own home has raised questions among some boxing observers. While the clips show Garcia remaining active and continuing his work, critics believe training away from a dedicated boxing camp could become a concern ahead of such an important fight. Much of the criticism centers around consistency and focus, especially with Conor Benn waiting for him on September 12th. A proper training camp offers structure, coaching, sparring, recovery, and fewer distractions, all of which can be crucial during championship preparation. Rick Glazer also questioned the decision, arguing that Garcia needs complete concentration to prepare properly for Benn. However, the home training footage alone does not prove that Garcia is conducting his entire camp there. Boxing commentator Rick Glazer raised concerns after seeing Ryan Garcia's latest training footage, particularly because the session appeared to take place at Garcia's home instead of inside a dedicated boxing gym and camp environment. Glazer believes that could become a problem if Garcia fails to maintain complete focus throughout his preparation. He stated, "Notice Ryan Garcia training taking place in his home, not in a boxing gym in a camp setting. Not a good sign, especially for Ryan, as he's easily distracted by all the other going on in his life." Ryan Garcia needs 100% concentration preparation to be able to beat Conor Benn. His comments explain why the footage has generated attention ahead of the fight. Canelo Alvarez, meanwhile, believes Ryan Garcia is a special fighter and has backed him to defeat Conor Benn. However, Canelo also recognizes Benn's strengths, describing him as a dangerous opponent who possesses serious power and aggression. The former champion expects Garcia to face a difficult test when they meet for the WBC title.
He's very talented,
and when he's focused, he can beat everybody.
Do you think he wins that fight?
I know Conor too, and I like Conor too. But I think Ryan is a special fighter.
Following Ryan Garcia's recent victory over Mario Barrios, former welterweight champion Shawn Porter offered his thoughts on Garcia's chances against Conor Benn. Porter, who has also completed 4 rounds of sparring with Benn, believes Garcia's speed and power from the outside could give him the advantage. Porter picked Garcia to win by a 60-40 margin, potentially by knockout, while acknowledging that Benn is tough and has shown more versatility than he initially expected.
Conor Benn, how did that go? And they're in a potential talk with fight with Ryan Garcia. How do you think that fight will go down?
I think that fight, based off of how Ryan Garcia just looked in his last fight, I mean, it looks like he beats Conor Benn. Conor Benn has a style that matches what Ryan is good. You know, the style clash favors Ryan Garcia because of his speed, because of his power from the outside. So definitely a tough fight for Conor Benn. Again, based off of Ryan's last fight, I would say 60-40. Ryan Garcia wins that fight, possibly KO, but Conor is very, very tough, and that's what I already knew about him, but I got to see it firsthand when we sparred. He's much more versatile than we saw in the first fight with Eubank. Comes back in a rematch against Eubank. We see the versatility, we see the speed, the foot movement, and things of that nature. Those were the things that I saw in sparring when I sparred with him, just 4 easy rounds or whatever, which let me know that he could beat Chris. The first fight, I said, man, he just was hyped up. He got caught up in the moment. The second fight, he comes back, and as most of us would, I would have come back much different in the second fight with Kell Brook. You kind of learn some things about your opponent, and you see their speed, their power, and you're more ready for it.
Former IBF welterweight champion Kell Brook believes Ryan Garcia will successfully defend his WBC welterweight title when he faces Conor Benn, backing the American to come out on top in their highly anticipated showdown. He said, "I think Conor has it all. He can fight. I'd have liked him to have got a British title first, but he is a PPV fighter. It's a very exciting fight. Ryan can whack big time, and this is going to be a real test for Conor. He's coming down to welterweight. This is more his weight, but it's 2 serious characters who aren't going to disappoint." Brook added, "I give Conor a good chance, but I do lean towards Garcia. I just think he'll rise to the occasion. I think Garcia has that get out of jail card. When I boxed Shawn Porter, I went to Vegas to finish some sparring, and I put it onto this kid." After they began talking, Brook said Garcia had told him that he had never been hit as hard as Ryan Garcia. The punching power Garcia possesses, according to Brook, is simply on another level.
And has been goading Ryan for ages. He's been calling for this fight, he's been wanting this fight. Ryan really hasn't engaged, although we knew this fight was going to happen. As soon as the WBC put Conor Benn as, did they put him as mandatory, or did they rank him number 1? So they're slightly different, those two things. But as soon as they did that anyway, we knew it was just a case of, okay, how are they going to work this out from Ryan's perspective with Golden Boy and DAZN? And I feel like they've come to an agreement. I haven't read too much about how this fight's going to play out in terms of broadcast, but I did read something that DAZN have UK and Ireland rights, and I'm guessing that in America it's going to be, I don't know, Ring Magazine Zuffa. I know that sounds a bit strange, but I do think everyone is going to try and get a slice of the pie in order for this fight to be made, and that's what's happened. As for the fight, I know a lot of you probably won't be too happy with Conor Benn getting this opportunity, but Ryan didn't deserve the opportunity when he fought Barrios. Let's not forget, Ryan's fight before Barrios was rolling.
The matchup also carries significant commercial potential because Garcia and Benn already have recognizable profiles and a genuine competitive storyline between them. For Zuffa, backing a fight of this magnitude could be an important step toward establishing itself within the boxing landscape. Aiden's discussion emphasized that the Garcia-Benn matchup isn't only about what happens inside the ring, but also about the promotional battle surrounding one of the biggest fights available to the new boxing company.
This fight is a world title fight. So neither are probably deserving of the opportunities given to them, but don't take away from the fact that that doesn't mean it's not a big fight. This is an enormous fight. It really is. Conor Benn is well known now to the American market. Obviously, Ryan's a superstar over there. And I think it'll be a good fight as well. What Conor Benn has done in terms of selling himself to the American market, signing with Zuffa has helped. It has, right? He's been in spaces now where the American sort of fight audience is starting to get to know him. I still believe that Shakur Stevenson-Teofimo Lopez fight where Shakur almost calls Conor into the ring, Conor obliges. That's helped in terms of grow his audience in America. And the Eubank fights have as well. I think he got a lot of respect, especially for the first Eubank fight. It's weird. He got more respect for the loss than the win. That's the way I've taken it. He got a lot of respect for the first fight with Eubank. He came out to America, I think, the week after. He got Fight of the Year as well, and I think that award was given to him in America. So the American audience knows who.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more.